Good morning and welcome to our coverage from West Oval. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. So I've been taking... Easy decision for the captain to bat first. Everything points to a tough time for the bowlers. There should be plenty of runs to be had.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball. Yep, hits that well, onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Holder shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Good. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Brilliant shot, that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yep. Super shot.
The short ball is picked up early, not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot, great timing. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Couldn't have played that any better.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Times it nicely.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Perfect technique and placement.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice shot.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh, yes, nice
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. The Triumph are 1 for 85. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch it.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? They'll get at least one. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
David, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Huge edge!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball is in. Catch. Up.
Taken! A really good one too.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Super piece of timing.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Time that perfectly.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Off the edge, could be four.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Ty is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. The Triumph weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
For 138.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Well placed, should get a single.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah!
Gone, it's a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Sams won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes!
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper's ball!
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
6 runs added in that over. The Triumph are 5 for 144. Doesn't beat the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. Keeper.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Pollard has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Waiting. Yep. Forward.
Chance!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Yes.
Big edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
10 runs added there. The Triumph are 6 for 171. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Edged.
A rush of blood. Very quick onto the ball, can't get it away.
Yes. Waiting. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return back from the deep.
Catch it. Yep.
Chance to run two. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good. Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Over. The Triumph are 8 for 186.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Another one goes off the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and a wicket added to the tally as well. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Full and wide, left alone through to the keeper.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Massive edge.
Dotting them up here at the moment. Good bowling.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Triumph are 9 for 188. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
And that marks the end of the match. Worldwide triumph. Complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
A great win, extremely close right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon